Hey, what's up, guys? It's a Sports Blitz here, and we're back with another NFL mock draft. Before I get into it, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been able to make content the last week or so. I have been very busy with moving, as you can tell by, I'm in a different room. The move went well. I was finally able to figure out my internet situation, so I am back up. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And if you're not new to the channel, you know what to do. Smash the like button. Let's get into it. All right, so with the number 1 overall pick, we are going to have the Jacksonville Jaguars take Evan Neal. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. He's probably the best offensive lineman in the draft. The Jags need some offensive line help. Good fit. Number 2, the Detroit Lions. Going to go ahead and have them take Aiden Hutchinson. Now, I mean, you could argue, Kayvon Thibodeau's really good too. You could throw him in there. If there were a team that wanted to trade up to number 2, the Lions could trade back just a little bit, maybe snag Kyle Hamilton or, Jermaine Johnson even. Jermaine Johnson really looked good in the, not the Pro Bowl, the Senior Bowl, sorry. He looked really good. He looked a lot like Brian Burns, to be honest. He's speedy off the edge, has a killer spin move. I really like Jermaine Johnson now, but we don't want to get too far off track right now. But number 3, we're going to go ahead and have the Texans. We're going to go ahead and actually have them snag Kayvon Thibodeau, the second best edge rusher in this class, in my opinion. Then at number 4, the Jets. This pick is going to be interesting. I'll say I don't think the Jets are going to be super worried about tackle, okay? I'm still confident in Mekhi Becton. I think he can still be an elite NFL tackle. And really, both Morgan Moses and George Fant played well this last year. I think they're fine. I really do. So I think what we're going to do, you could argue for Kyle Hamilton or Derek Stingley here. I think this is a pretty solid free agency cornerback class. And really there's some solid safeties later in the draft. So right now, Jets fans may or may not hate me for this. I'm going to excuse me. I apologize. We're going to go with Jermaine Johnson. This dude is just an absolute beast. Sorry guys, I've still got a cough, and moving yesterday really helped. I think I've got some lung issues, so I apologize. But yeah, Jermaine Johnson, he's so fast off the edge. Like, him and Carl Lawson is going to make a nasty edge duo. So Jets fans, before you come in and roast me for that pick, please watch more Jermaine Johnson film. I love this kid so much. I really think he is going to be, a Brian Burns type of player. But number 5, the Giants are on the board, and we're going to have them snag Ikem Ekwonu. I love the kid. I know he didn't do too many pass sets in college, but when he did, he was still a really solid pass blocker. It's not like he, it wasn't good in those pass sets. They just didn't have too many. So yeah, you'll want to get him more reps in pass blocking, but yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be real good. Number 6, for the Carolina Panthers, we are going to, we're going to get the future franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers in Malik Willis. This is another kid that really balled out in the Senior Bowl. I've been saying that him and Kenny Pickett were my number 1A and 1B quarterbacks in this draft. Malik Willis separated himself from that during the Senior Bowl. He was just absolutely incredible. He's still got some raw skills that need to be, coached up a little bit. I wouldn't say he's necessarily NFL ready right now, but he has so much raw talent that, yeah, you coach him up a little bit, and this dude's going to be a stud. So I really like him for the Carolina Panthers. Number 7, we're going to go ahead and have the Giants take Kenyon Green. Tyler Linderbaum is definitely also an option here. I do love Tyler Linderbaum. He's actually my favorite interior offensive lineman. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and actually go Tyler Linderbaum. I know he's usually been the one I've taken for the Giants, but we're going to take him again. He's my favorite interior offensive lineman. I mean, you just got to keep taking him. He's so good. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons are on the board, and they're going to go ahead and snag David Ojabo. David Ojabo is another, quick and speedy edge rusher. But he's a pretty strong kid too. Like he can push tackles back if he needs. So I think he's really going to give Atlanta that pass rush help that they so badly needed. Their pass rush was just absolutely terrible. So I really like him to Atlanta. Number 9, we're going to have the Broncos take a quarterback as well. We're going to go ahead and have them take Kenny Pickett. He is still my number 2 quarterback, to be honest. I don't think the Senior Bowl dropped him by too much, but he's just not on Malik Willis's level anymore. I will say, those of you who have watched the channel know that I wasn't really real high on Sam Howell. The Senior Bowl really rose Sam Howell's stock for me. I thought he looked really good. I do want to see him hold on to the ball a little bit better when he gets hit. I could see him having some fumble issues, kind of like Daniel Jones and guys like that in the NFL. But if he can hold on to the ball better when he gets hit, he's gonna be really good. Yeah, he actually rose up my rankings quite a bit, and honestly, he's probably my number 3 quarterback now. So I do like Sam Howell now. But at number 10, the Jets are on the board, and we're actually going to go ahead and have them take. We're going to have them take Kyle Hamilton. I think Kyle Hamilton is really just. It's getting to a point where he's too good of a player to pass up at number 10. You can say all you want about safety value, and it's a valid argument. But Kyle Hamilton is a safety prospect that we haven't seen this type of safety prospect in quite a while. I think he's going to be really good. So, number 11, I'll be honest, I'm not sure Washington's even going to have this pick right here. It's been talked about multiple times this offseason that they are not afraid to take a big swing at one of the bigger name quarterbacks, like Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, etc. And if they do that, it's going to require their first round pick. We aren't doing trades in this mock draft though, so we're going to go ahead and give them a selection. I think where Ron Rivera has voiced that he, wants, a skilled, experienced quarterback, I'm not sure they're going to go and draft one. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I could be completely wrong about that. But I think with what is remaining on the board, I think we're actually going to go. Call me crazy here. I think we're gonna go Derek Stingley. I know Washington fans are probably gonna hate me for this pick. I know, but their secondary wasn't good this year. It really wasn't. Derek Stingley is a lockdown corner, and I truly believe he can be a lockdown corner in the NFL. So, I really like him to Washington. Number 12, the Vikings are on the board, and we're going to go ahead and give them my number 2 corner now, and that is Ahmad Gardner. Looks like the Draft Network actually rose him on their rankings too. He was number 4 or 5 as far as corners on their board, but now he's also number 2 on theirs. So looks like the Draft Network starting to watch more film too. But yeah, number 13, we have the Browns on the board, and I think Treylon Burks is the best receiver in this class, but I personally feel like Garrett Wilson is the best fit for the Browns. I mean, Treylon Burks is a, fast, big body receiver that he's kind of a slightly slower but better route running DK Metcalf, in my opinion, is what Treylon Burks is. And to me, while that'd be an awesome weapon to have, I'm just not sure it really fits the Browns system. Garrett Wilson, I think, is a lot better after the catch, and can make plays. And with kind of a game manager quarterback like Baker Mayfield, that's kind of what they're going to want. So we're going to give them Garrett Wilson. Number 14 for the Baltimore Ravens, we're going to go ahead and give them... we're going to give them Trevor Penning. My reason for that is the Ravens are definitely a heavy zone run scheme type of team. They love running the ball, and Trevor Penning is honestly the best remaining run blocking tackle here. I do like Charles Cross, but he doesn't have that raw power that can help dominate in the run game the same way that Trevor Penning does. Penning, yeah, I worry about him in the NFL because he gets so aggressive that sometimes it draws flags. But if he can be aggressive but still clean with it, he can be a beast in the NFL. So I think Trevor Penning's a good fit for the Ravens. Number 15, Eagles fans, you already know what this pick is going to be. Let's go ahead and go Devin Lloyd. You already know what it is. So 16, we're going to go ahead and snag Treylon Burks here. I think having a weapon like that for Jalen Hurts is really going to help his production. 17, we are going to go ahead and snag Charles Cross. We're going to throw him on the right side at right tackle because, yeah, last year took Rashawn Slater. He was incredible at left tackle. He looked really good, proved all the doubters wrong. And then you've also got Corey Linsley at center, who's really good as well. You throw Charles Cross at right tackle, which I truly believe he can. That's going to help Justin Herbert's production so much. I think that's a good fit. Number 18, I'm not sure what the Saints' plan is with Jameis Winston. I personally think they should give him another year because, I mean, he didn't even get half a season. And I thought for the playtime he did get, I thought he looked pretty good. So I think the Saints should keep Jameis and try to get a good weapon here. So I think we're going to go with Jameson Williams. Jameis to Jameson. 19, we're going to go ahead and snag... I think we're going to go ahead and snag... Let me see what corners are still on the board. We're going to snag Andrew Booth here. Andrew Booth to pair up with Darius Slay. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. At number 20, I'm going to go ahead and give the Steelers Sam Howell. Like I said, he's risen in my rankings quite a bit with the Senior Bowl. I thought he looked good. He looked more mobile than I thought he really was. He just showed he can make plays. And really, I thought all this college season that I didn't think he had a very high ceiling. Like, I thought he was one of the more ready quarterbacks, but I didn't think he had a very high ceiling. From what I saw in the Senior Bowl, like I said, if he can hold on to the ball when he gets hit, I think he will have one of the higher ceilings. So I do like him to the Steelers. 21, we are going to give the Patriots. We're going to give them Jordan Davis, the big boy from Georgia. Go ahead and pair him up with Christian Barmore. That's going to be a nasty defensive line. 22, with Jordan Davis off the board, the Raiders are instead going to address their interior offensive line, which they really need help with. I'm almost tempted to go Zion Johnson here instead of Kenyon Green. Zion Johnson has really impressed me lately. Like, the more and more I watch his film, the more I'm like, dude, this kid's going to be a stud. And the Raiders could really use that for their offensive line. But Kenyon Green is really good too. Raiders fans, let me know which one of them you would prefer. I think we're going to go Kenyon Green. Real tempted to go Zion Johnson there, but I think we're going to go Kenyon Green. 23, the Cardinals are going to go ahead and snag Roger McCreary, my number 4 corner in this class. Or actually, whoa. Kyrie Lam. Why? I'm not sure. Excuse me. I'm not sure why Kyrie Lam fell on their board. Sorry, Kyrie Lam is my number 4 corner. Roger McCreary's number 5. Kyrie Lam, again, he doesn't get the love he deserves. Like, this dude is a stud. The reason I was about to go with Roger McCreary is because I forgot Elam was even still on the board. He is that good. I think he'd really help out the Cardinals there. 24, the Dallas Cowboys are here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and give them... There's a few guys I'm thinking about. So I'm definitely thinking about Trayvon Walker. He's a stud. I think where there were rumors that they were thinking about replacing DeMarcus Lawrence this offseason, as well as I'm not sure they're going to re-sign, I believe it was Randy Gregory, if I remember correctly. Trayvon Walker would definitely be a consideration here. Zion Johnson could definitely help out because they may not bring back Connor Williams. It'd be interesting to see if Zion Johnson could play center. I don't know. That's kind of an interesting shuffle in there. I don't know if I love the fit. But Nakobe Dean, you could really pair him up with Micah Parsons, and that'd be an awesome linebacker duo. So overall, Cowboys fans, let me know what you prefer out of these. I think we're gonna go ahead and go Nakobe Dean. I think we're gonna go with Nakobe Dean. 25. Now we're gonna go Zion Johnson to the Bills because the Bills just need interior offensive line help. They cannot run the ball. They never run the ball, and if they can start running the ball well, that's going to help Josh Allen so much more. Like, honestly, like, just run the ball, okay? It's going to help Josh Allen. It's going to help your whole offense. And with how good your defense is, well, unless we're talking about the Chiefs game, but with how good your defense is, if you can run the ball well, there's not going to be many games you'll lose. So, 26, the Titans are on the board, and we're going to go ahead and give them... I think we're going to go ahead and give them... Ooh, this is a tough one. Daniel Falele, I thought he'd be a good fit for the Titans because with how big he is, run blocking, he's going to be really good and help Derrick Henry. But man, his pass blocking looked terrible in that Senior Bowl. I was really disappointed, to be honest. What other offensive tackles are on the board? Bernard Raymond. I do really like Bernard Raymond. Petit Ferrer is also really good. I like him. I think we're going to snag Bernard Raymond right here. And then for the Bucks, it sounds like Bruce Arians really wants a new good quarterback. And it sounds like they're going to really evaluate all of the free agent quarterbacks, the big name trade quarterbacks, the draft quarterbacks, just everyone. So you can definitely see they're in the market for one. So we're going to go ahead and give them, I think we're going to give them Matt Corral. Yeah, Matt Corral. 28. I'm going to give Jordan Love a chance. I don't think we should go quarterback here. I don't think Aaron Rodgers returns to Green Bay. I don't. But I'm going to give Jordan Love a chance. And I think with that, I think we're going to give him a weapon. And we give him Drake London. That'll really help him out in the red zone. Big body receiver that can, catch those jump balls. 29, the Dolphins are on the board, and we're going to give them Trayvon Walker. I don't think I need to explain that much further. 30, with George Karlaftis still on the board, we're going to give them him. I think that's a pretty big steal right there. This is just such a good edge rusher class. Like, it's real comparable to the 2019 edge class. And that was one of the best ever. So I really like this. But for 31, we're going to go ahead and go. Let's see what tackles are still available. Petit Ferrer is still available. He's definitely an option. Not a fan of reaching on any of these interior offensive linemen. But I know they really need to protect Burrow. Shoot. This is tough. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the remaining tackles on the board. I mean, Daniel Falele looked so bad. Just terrible at the Senior Bowl. I think we got to go with Petit Ferrer. I think he's the best one available, and he's a better pass blocker, and I think that'll really help out Joe Burrow. So, or Joe Shiesty. And then for 32, I think I know who we're going to go with for the Lions. We're going to go with Daxton Hill. I love this kid. He is such an absolute beast of a safety. So, yeah. Guys, let me know what you think of that mock draft. Let me know if you would change your pick or if you liked it. Again, guys, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.